Alrighty, Benny Kiko here, and today we're going to be talking about a keyboard case. Now, I don't usually tend to do videos on keyboard cases or keyboard kits just because they're either a little bit more on the expensive side or they just don't really catch my attention. But obviously today's going to be a little different because I'm really interested in this keyboard. So if you couldn't tell by the title of this video or what's on the screen right now, we're going to be taking a peek at the Ikki68 Aurora, and this is R2 standing for round 2. There's a lot of quality keyboard cases out there, but usually they tend to be anywhere from $200, $300, or $400, whereas this one's only $170 at the max and $135 on the cheaper side. You do have to pay for shipping, but that's only like an extra $10. So of course the board caught my attention because the price was so low, but one thing you tend to see is that a drop in price usually means a drop in quality. But after doing some research on this board, I think this is a great price for the quality. If you want to listen to any sound tests, I'll make sure to link down a couple in the description where you can go check it out for yourself. But with all that out of the way, we can get into the keyboard itself. First thing we'll take a peek at is the colors. So they have the Aurora Snow, which is the white, I assume. There is the Aurora Fog, which is going to be a little bit more gray. I was confused by this one because this photo looks really gray right here. However, if you take a peek at this one, it looks a little more on the white side. So I'm not totally too sure, but I think this is a more accurate depiction of it. There is Aurora Blue, which is just a see-through blue. And this actually reminded me of the Stargaze that I had purchased, and I was thinking about actually getting 2 of these boards, but I'm not totally too sure yet. There is Aurora Pink, which isn't actually see-through, and it looks pretty nice. And I was definitely thinking about also picking this one up because I have the Truffle Shrine coming in. And then the last color that they have is the Aurora Clear, which is just a see-through board, which is honestly also very nice. It comes with a wired or wireless version, which is pretty nice. And just so you know what I went with, I ended up getting the Aurora Snow because you can't really go wrong with white. However, I really am thinking about getting the pink one because it would look great with that Truffle Shrine. But I'm on the fence about it, so I'll have to make up my decision later. One thing to note about the colors is they're all the same price except for the snow. If I'm not mistaken, the 68 in the name of the keyboard actually stands for a 68% keyboard. So if you're looking for something with arrow keys and a home and page up and page down, this would be a great board. I personally love keyboards that are in between 65% and 75%, so this one's right up my alley. So the group buy started on November 12th, and be cautious because this one actually ends pretty soon. I believe it's November 26th. Yeah, right there. November 26th, which is a really quick group buy, and I think it's because they're probably going to get a lot of orders and they don't want to leave it up too much, and they just want to get production started now. They said the board should be arriving in April 2022, which honestly isn't too far ahead. And the reason why I ended up picking up the whiteboard is because I have the Asume Tsukimi coming in, and I think that those two would work really well together, so hopefully they'll arrive around the same time. So just to take a peek, what comes inside is the Aurora top and bottom case, of course, the Bodo, which is a wired version, and the Iceland, which is a wireless version. They're different PCBs, so I'm getting the Bodo since I got the wired. A hot swap badge set, which is this little gold hot swap thing up here. You can like switch that out, which is honestly pretty cool. They have some nice designs. It comes with a polycarbonate plate, and then there is going to be some silicones that you can get to help dampen the board. A storage case, which is actually pretty nice. It also comes with a coiled cable, which is super nice of them because I feel like a lot of companies don't give coiled cables. And then just a couple other logo items that you can add to the board. And it says right here, please note that there's no stabilizers, so you will need to get some stabilizers. And I think they're doing that because they also released a couple other accessories at the same time as this kit. Okay, so when coming down to the specs, actually right here it says the Aurora Snow comes with an aluminum top case, while the Fog Blue, Pink, and Clear are all polycarbonate top and bottom. So that's why the price is going to be different between the two. And the rest of the specs are just dimensions, typing degree angle, different heights, and the different weights. So if you want to take a peek at those, there's that on the screen right now. And then lastly, you can come down here and see where you can purchase it, which is going to be at Canon Keys, and then some sound tests, but I'll make sure I'll link some down below for you guys as well. Now, one last thing to note is that you can purchase a variety of accessories alongside the Ikki68, just in case you want to modify the board a little more. Coming down to the bottom, you can see that there's different switches and different stabs that you can actually get. If you go ahead and click on the stabs, they're just one option. However, if you go to the switches, there's different colors to match the keyboard that you got, and they also offer lube or not lubed. So that's pretty nice. If you come over to the add-ons right here on the left, there's a ton of different accessories. There's different PCBs, You can go ahead and check all of those out. There's also a variety of aluminum top cases, and I believe that the snow comes with this white one right here, but you can also get black, red, or navy, or pink. So there's a lot of different colors. It also comes with a variety of different plates. The first one is the polycarbonate, which it comes with. There is a palm plate, which is a little more flexible than that and is still plastic. There's the FR4 plate, which is going to be in between the polycarbonate and aluminum. And there's going to be a carbon fiber plate, a brass plate right here, and then the aluminum plate. It's nice that there's a variety of different plates that you can choose, and they're all going to be $19, so just take that into account. Then the last couple accessories include a brass weight if you want a heavier keyboard. Then there's also some dampeners. You can get silicone or pour-on. Pour-on is pretty much just a little bit more durable than silicone and is a little higher quality, and I feel like you'll get better results with that. Then there is also a pour-on dampening kit if you want to dampen the sound. And lastly, there's a storage case that I believe it already comes with, but you can get another one if you would like. If you would like, on this page, you can go ahead and check out the difference between all the PCBs. And then you can also come down here and see what they say about all of them. And then just some more information on all of the accessories that it comes with. One thing to note is it doesn't say it here, but the default wired kit is actually hot swap. So just remember that you're not going to need to solder it. With that being said, that's going to end the review on the group buy for this keyboard. From what I've seen, I think it's a really good deal, and I would definitely pick this up if you're looking for something on the cheaper side with higher quality. I did purchase the snow, so it's going to have the aluminum top, so I can't wait to get it in the mail and review it. And don't forget that it's going to run from November 12th to November 26th, so it's going to end pretty soon within the next week and a half. I think this case is a great entry into the more expensive side of things while still being a reasonable price. But yeah, I think this is a great board. Make sure you check the links in the description, and I will see you guys in the next one.